What is up, guys? It's Scott.
And Liz. You forgot what you were doing.
From King. No, I didn't. King and Queen Cichlids. How are you guys doing? First and foremost, let us know if you can see us and hear us. I think we know there's like a 10-second to 15-second delay.
20-second delay.
So we're going to kind of wait and see what we hear. If it's too loud, if it's not too loud.
So, thank you guys. There's 23 of y'all in here right now. Bob, Kaler's Aquatics, Mob Guppy, Lori Vanker, Rebuilding Our Brand, Raul's Aquatics and Reptiles, Michael Machos. So, nice to see you all here again. New names that I don't recognize and names that have been around for a long time.
Sound and video is good. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted to hear. So, I'm Scott.
I'm Liz.
King and Queen Cichlids, we're back. Briefly, this is a one shot only. We might do this randomly, but we just decided to do a live stream.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we apologize to anyone who we might be stepping on who had this time slot. I know a lot of people, new people are out there, have this time slot. This is just convenient for us.
Yep.
I have to go to work at 5 in the morning, and I didn't want to do anything Saturday. And this just seemed like the perfect time. So again, thank you guys for being here. Looks like there's 26 on. That's a great start for us as long as we've been gone. I was hoping by the time we got back to this live stream that things would be better, that the word COVID wouldn't be around anymore.
Yeah, not the case.
But it is the case. What is up? Good to see Raul. What's up in the house? I know you already just said hi to everyone. Yeah. So let's first of all, let me switch to my screen here. I want to talk about something that's important to both me and Liz.
Adopt, don't shop.
My chop my head off.
That's okay, mine's still there.
This is a actual photo I did that actually has Liz in it, and we're kind of trying to use it. Adoption is really important to Liz. Now it is for me because you've kind of taught me how important it is, especially with what you do, which is rescue seniors. Dogs. So.
And there, you know, every day there's people out there breeding and selling, and that works for some people. It doesn't work for our home. There are so many dogs in the shelter systems that need good homes, so we will always, always tell you to adopt if you can, if that's available for you.
So what we want you to do if you're thinking about getting a pet, any sort of animal, certainly go out, check the shelters, rescues to see what's available first.
Yeah, and even if you're looking for a specific breed, my heart's kind of in love with the Shih Tzu. You can go to apetfinder.com or adoptapet.com and you can type in the breed you want and find so many, you know, within like an hour of you.
Yeah, so as always, Liz is in charge of chat. I'm over here playing with the tools. So
and Brenda's got rescue pups, yay!
Oh, hey, Brenda, thank you so much. It's everything we can do to help animals that are in shelters or in rescue.
So the last one finds a home.
Is hugely important. You used to work for
Animal Rescue Inc. down at the Maryland line.
what's they call as a non.
It's a non-kill shelter,
Yes.
a non-profit non-kill shelter, and they're one of the largest in our area.
Mm-hmm.
And started by Grace, who she lost her home due to having cats.
Yep.
And she refused to rehome her cat, so she lived out of a van.
Right.
When she's found the property, it turned into this whole big thing, and it's just amazing.
Yep. So, guys, we're back for a little while. Last time you saw us, Liz has much shorter hair. Check out the hair now. What do you guys think?
She's
Thumbs
growing
up?
it.
Thumbs up.
And
I'm
if it comes
loving
down,
it.
I don't care. So
There were some stages that were a little like, ugh.
there still are stages that are, but I may have cut it overnight, but it doesn't get long overnight.
Yeah, so I like it. It's looking really good. You took a picture with you and your sister today. Y'all went shopping and you were radiant. You were absolutely radiant. So you're looking
Well,
great.
spending money always puts my good face on.
Liz and I had a little little friendly dispute. She did not like the thumbnail that I put of the live feed with her kind of doing her little sexy lips like.
That was not a sexy lip. That was you caught me in the middle of saying something stupid face. And I was so jarred every time I saw the image. I was like, I can't even look at this picture.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Love is blind.
I think you guys too, because I see a bunch of thumbs up. But anyway,
I don't think that has anything to do with that picture. I think it has to do with us coming back on live.
I do not know who comes on at 9. If someone could let us know who comes on at 9, I would appreciate it, because if no one's coming on,
Scott, your mic is too sensitive, veteran says.
okay,
Or maybe we're too loud.
it's probably we're too loud.
We get excited.
We do, and I can cut it down a little bit. I can see we're going in the red a little bit. Thank you, Dylan, for saying that. Dylan from Veteran Aquatic. If you have not gone to his channel, definitely check him out. Hit that subscribe button. He is my brother in the area that keeps some similar fish than I do. We go to the same clubs. Good dude. Definitely
Right.
check him out.
Just a real quick, DK, you asked a question about Corydoras digging up your substrate. That's what they do. Corydoras are diggers, sand sifters. They will dig up your substrate. There's no getting around that, bud. Sorry.
And you're going to love that, because they're actually going to eat up spoiled food
And
that
they
drops to the
clean
bottom.
it. Yeah.
So, as we always do, our live streams are rated R, which means what, Liz?
Put your children in the overhead positions.
Children?
I haven't drank anything today yet. Store your children in the overhead positions. I'm just a little out of practice.
If you can see right down there where the rated R is, you can see a little child being sad because now she has to go away. So, again, if you have kids under 18, there may be some stuff that we talk about that's adult, and we certainly don't want to offend anyone. Next,
Okay.
what is our drink of the day? You want to go first?
Well, my drink, we're getting some picture and signal was distorted. Don't know what that is. But I'm enjoying a Dailies Maui Wowie frozen drink. Pop it in the freezer, let it freeze, thaw it out, drink it. Delicious.
Okay, guys, let us know. Are we having problems with visual and sound? Let me know, because from where I stand, everything is looking good. So are we okay?
Hey, Fishy Biz.
What up, Fishy Biz? Give us that dolphin noise. And of course, our dog on cue has to jump up. Visuals, let us know. Visuals, sound will be good, because I don't want to go any further unless.
Yeah, we're not even to that part yet.
Yeah. All right, Kaler, thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob.
Bob, Kaler Aquatics for the $4.99, and that's ooh, look at the muscle. Wow. Got a Zenzo muscle there. What is up, Chris Biggs? Hope you're doing well. Again, looking to see if we are all right. All right, I don't see anyone saying anything.
So Biggs says he likes your Shrek costume.
Oh, that's just wrong. All right, you gave your drink. I am doing kind of like an Apple Jack. That is a kind of, this is like my open bar over here. That's kind of some ginger ale with some Jim Beam apple whiskey. Is that right? Yep. And what I like to do to set it off is I put some Weathers
It's
original
not for you.
candy into the bottom of the glass, and it just kind of melts perfectly with the ginger ale and the alcohol. and it just tastes really, really good, guys. You have to try that out. I'll give you the recipe.
Thank you, Raul, for the $2.99 super chat. Happy to see you both back. We're happy to feel back. This feels like coming home.
For you, for sure. You kind of
because you do all the work.
Yeah, and plus you like doing live streams.
I do.
I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Someone needs a haircut. That's Rico. Yeah. Normally his hair is in his cute little thing here. Look up. But he took his bandana out, so it's just all kind of shaggy right now.
All right. I wanted to show this comment because after we just talked about the drinks, I thought this comment was kind of funny. Someone left this on one of my videos. Fishy Mama, I had a friend who was an older woman, and when we would get together and enjoy adult beverages, she would refer to Scotch drink as tickle me's. So I think today's drink is really a tickle me. Maybe it is. It's not like a Seagram's or anything like that.
It's not really a tickle me because it's not as frou-frou as you normally drink.
Right.
But it is pretty flavorful. So yeah, it's probably still a tickle me.
All right, the next thing that we want to do, and it's very important to both of us, is wish Tara
and Blake
a very, very happy wedding.
Halloween wedding tomorrow.
Yes.
I wish we could be there. Unfortunately, we both work.
Yes, and I just literally messaged Blake like minutes ago saying, I'm so sorry. There's some stuff going on at work, and we're going to get into that where I have to be at work. We're going to miss your beautiful wedding, but we're so happy for you guys. Blake, I remember doing the CCY newsletter year one, and your first article was doing a tank for your beautiful wife, and you have always shown nothing but love and respect for her, and congratulations, guys. I think you guys are like the perfect couple, so congratulations. Sorry we're going to miss out on it. We do have a gift for you, and hopefully we'll see you soon where we don't have to wear a mask to be around you. But love you guys and enjoy it.
Thank you for Los Aquatics for the super chat. Welcome back, y'all. Happy Friday.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Next, time for a break. Do you want to really discuss
We don't really need to discuss a whole lot about it, but we did take a break. I enjoyed every minute of it, to be honest with you. Not the fact of not being here with you guys, but just the fact that I feel like we got more quality time in these last couple of weeks than we did the whole last year.
Quite honestly, I'm working 60-plus hours a week. I really am. And what up, Aquafunk? And you went through a stage where you were having some health issues, and you were in a lot of pain, and I was highly concerned about that. And that was time. Anything concerning Liz, if she's in distress, if she's going through something, I'm shutting everything down. There's nothing more important than that. So you're much better now, thank God.
I'm better.
People, we appreciate the positive vibes, the prayers, all that stuff worked. So it's good to hear you laughing and see you smiling and looking as beautiful as you always do. I actually, and it's not anyone needs to panic or anything like that, but I was having some chest pain, some tightness in my chest. I've been given some extra work, longer hours, and with people having situations with COVID where we're having to send employees to get COVID tests and it's taking 2 to 7 days, we're really short-handed, and just the amount of pressure and stress got to the point where I actually had to go get an EKG because the doctor was concerned I was having maybe a heart attack. The results were, number one, I actually have a heart, which was the first thing. And number two, my heart looked good. I've been taking blood pressure medicine. I'm supposed to be taking it. And they upped my milligrams on that. So I have new blood pressure medicine, and I actually have something for stress whenever I get to that point where I feel a little overstressed. So both of us are well.
So real quick, thank you Fishy Biz for the super chat.
Fishy Biz, appreciate you, man. Man, I miss you.
And let's see. So it looks like Melinda Lee. Hi guys, I have a huge opportunity. I used to have 56 tanks of American cichlids, and now I'm getting vocational rehab by the state. They will pay for all the staff and money for a local fish store. That's exciting. That's always been kind of a thing that we've discussed. But to be able to do a local fish store, we wish you the best of luck, and please keep us updated with that. That's amazing.
And anything we can do to help, we'd be glad to help.
Yeah.
So just let us know. We've always wanted to do something like that. Quite simple. Yeah. Quite honestly, the money I'm making now, we're not going to be able to make that type of money with a fish store.
And not only that, I think that would take away all of our free time.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So I did want to bring up, we were talking about break, and one of the inspirations for me to be like, hey, take a break, was these wise words that I read. The way you spend your time defines who we are. And if I'm spending, 60 hours at work, then I'm not really enjoying the more important things of life, such as you, my daughters, friends, my hobby. So I'm trying to really do my job and be responsible at my job at the same time, spending time where it needs to be.
Right.
55 people on. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We do appreciate it. So we got a lot of stuff to go through, so I want to kind of do this quickly until we get to the question and answer. And guys, if you have any questions for us concerning anything fish related or anything in general, make sure you do at King Queen Cichlids so I can see it, or at Cichlid Queen, since she's doing the chat, and she will be able to see it highlighted, and she will ask your question out loud.
Right.
The next thing we want to do, and I'm thoroughly embarrassed about this, guys, and they're making it rain on top of your head. We had a photo contest, King Queen Cichlids photo contest, that we started in June. The deadline for all the photos to be in was July, and here it is, almost the end of October, and we're just now giving out the winners. Now, Mo Devlin, everyone should know who Mo Devlin is. He is one of the most famous photographers when it comes to aquatics in the world. He's done probably every aquatic cover that you could ever do. He is a personal friend of both of ours, and agreed to be the judge for the photo contest. Now, Mo and I go way back. He was the ACA president, American Cichlid Association president. He got me involved with the American Cichlid Association, got me a position there as well. And Mo and I, for 4 years, did a American Cichlid Association photo contest. A lot of work for me. I got fatigued after 4 years, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. Long story short, I want to give you guys a slideshow of every one of the photos. It's about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Watch it. Take a look at some of these incredible photos, and after this, we're going to give you the top 3 winners, including the grand prize winner. Okay, so here we go. And you're probably going to be able to hear us talking through, but these are some incredible photos.
They really are beautiful.
So
TJ asks, he wants to start a tank for Bexley. What do you think he should do?
Get well first, your family, and then after that, we'll be glad to talk about it. But I think, TJ, a 55-gallon like you had before would be perfect.
I was actually kind of thinking of Betta Fish, something little like Bex for him to look at.
Yeah, but TJ has kept fish for a long time, so he has experience, and I think TJ 55 is probably perfect for him. And Bexley is a runner. He runs and falls and hits his head, so
maybe something that can't fall.
I hope you guys enjoy these pictures. They're absolutely fantastic. Some of these are stellar shots. Someone's going to be a big winner of $50. Second place is going to get $25, and third place gets $10. All of them are going to be credit cards that we send directly to you. So after this, we'll get your name, your address, and send you out your prizes. Love that shot. Of course, anything Amphilophus wise, I'm going to be all about. Trimax, Oscars, look at that. I mean, Feste, Amphilophus. That's a cool fish. I'm not sure what that one is either.
Kind of looks like a goby mouth.
Yeah. Cool stuff. You still checking out chat?
Mm-hmm.
Nice angel fishes. Look at that.
I love a butterfly.
There was a lot of Amphilophus. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice African cichlids too. And so there's a total of 64 photos that were entered. So I was pretty excited about that. And
we're back.
We're back. Great photos. Are you guys ready to get the top 3 winners? Third place will get $10. Second place will get $25. And first place gets $50. I'm going to take a drink of my Applejack. You just don't understand, guys. The caramel in here is like marinating or melting, and it just tastes so good. It really does. It is a girly drink. All right, you're awful quiet, Liz, but no surprise there. All right, so third place. Well, congratulations, David F. Kelly. This is your Amphilophus. I'm not sure exactly what type of Amphilophus it is, but it is spectacular.
Really, really.
I want to kind of say Amarillo, but I'm not sure. It's not a Chancho, but I don't think you're in the live stream, but let us know. Great, great shot. I'm going to show you, Mo left a couple of comments. I'm going to show you that later, but congratulations, David F. Kelly, for this beautiful shot. Number 2, and I know he's in the house, Big Z, Chris Biggs, second place. Biggs, what is this? Some sort of equidians of some sort?
Beautiful, beautiful fish.
This actually was my favorite photo. It's crisp, it's clear. I love the background. I love the stuff in the tank. It looks very natural. Great job, Chris Biggs. Thanks you for entering, and I guess we'll be sending you a $25 gift card to Canada, right? Canada. Chris Biggs?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I get Biggs and Straczynski confused sometimes.
Yeah, they do. They do look alike, and they certainly have the same IQ. Combined together. And then first place, drum roll, please. Drum roll.
Yeah, that's
Really? That was horrible.
Take your own drum roll then.
Boom. It is this picture done by Kim Schofield. Her beautiful jag pair. Absolutely stunning. Of course, I love jags as well, so which I had nothing to do with the judging.
Gorgeous.
Just want to make sure you guys know, but just a gorgeous picture. Here's some comments from Mo. Mo said, I did look at them. First, I couldn't find the thread. Lots of great shots. Since I didn't know what the official criteria was, it was strictly one man's opinion, and that one man is one of the best photographers in the world.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you taking the time, Mo, to look at these photos. And then the second comment, Chris, composition is tight on all three. The first shot is being there at the right time. Bonus points, third would have been second if it was cropped looser. So thank you so much again, Mo, for your help on this. 66 on. Wow, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. And thank you, everyone who entered the contest. Everyone, you know, they always say the thing, everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner.
Just participating, I really appreciate this. We will do it again, and I promise you, we will not wait 3 months to announce the winner the next time we do this, and we will have some sponsors involved. I had lots of plans for this photo. I had a lot of plans for this photo contest to get a lot of sponsors, and I just didn't have the time to do it, unfortunately. So that is it for that. So that was pretty good. We got.
I love that.
What time do we have? Oh my God,
So,
it's 8:23.
8:21.
All right, guys. So I want to know, what is your scariest and your scariest movies? It is Halloween tomorrow. Kids are supposed to be coming through. Now I will tell you, this hurts Liz's heart. We've been here 5+ years. Liz decorates this house to the 9, and we've never, not once, had one kid come to our house and say trick or treat.
Nope. Very serious.
And I'm telling you, and I don't know if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen the shots of the house. There's hay, there's dolls, there's skeletons, there's crows, there's zombies. It's all done like a really official theater.
I love Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. I love to dress up and go out. I loved trick-or-treating. I would love to see the kids that trick-or-treat, but trunk or treat is more the thing anymore. Hey, Funk, thank you for the super chat.
Aquafunk, thank you for that. We're going to get into a little more talk with Aquafunk, specifically talking about the Ohio Cycle Association extravaganza, because we're going head-to-head. Funk and I are going head-to-head. We've been wanting to compete for a long time. Funk, you probably should have kept that money, because I'm getting ready to take all the money at the OCA extravaganza. But again, we're going to talk about that more.
This is funny. Whip says needs some more dressed up puppy pictures, and Whip is one of my Facebook friends.
Okay.
And I do the 31 days of Halloween for the dogs. So every day is one of these dogs dressed up in a different costume, and I love them. I think they're adorable, and I'm so glad you guys that those of you who have seen them enjoy them.
And your Facebook page is called The Adventures of.
Yeah, I gotta get the names in order. The Adventures of...
You don't know your own Facebook
Well,
name?
it changes because of the names of the dogs. So
Okay,
it's
but
The Adventures of Rico, Chewy, Bunny Love, and Joffrey, or some version of that name.
Okay. So, of course, if we're talking about scary movies, we got to put Michael Jackson eating popcorn in there from Thriller. That was one of my favorite videos. Love Michael Jackson, not as much as Prince, but I love him. So,
Thank you, Multi-Tank, for the super chat.
what is up, Chris? My brother from another mother. How's that plywood tank going? I haven't had a chance to catch up on your videos, but hopefully things are going well. Hopefully the money we super chatted to you is helping with that. What's
People
that?
Under the Stairs. That is a good movie. I always enjoyed that one.
The Salty Reef. So let me tell you I don't watch horror movies. I don't watch scary movies.
Which is another thing that hurts my heart because I adore horror movies. I like the scary ones, the cheesy ones, the stupid ones. I like all scary movies.
So Liz works about 3 days out the week
It's so hard.
Yeah, she got a tough life. 3 days out the week, 4 or 5 hours a day, probably more like 4.
6 hours a day, thank you.
Whatever. And every day I come home, she's watching another scary movie. And
It's Halloween.
I don't like scary movies. Sometimes it's stereotypical. Don't take offense. People of color normally don't like scary movies, so I just never like them. One of the reasons why I don't like them is because of this one. Boom! The Exorcist back in the 1970s scared the bejesus out of me.
Or otherwise known as Liz waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, exactly. You talk about that thumbnail. I could have really put a shot up there of you in the morning. Baby, you are beautiful every second that you wake up.
You lie. I'm not lying.
I am not lying.
So, my favorite scary movie is, and I love all scary movies, but the one that still scares me to this day and scared me as a child is Return of the Living Dead.
Really?
Yes.
The zombie one?
Yes. I love the
Is
original.
that black and white?
No, that's the original Night of the Living Dead.
Okay.
Return of the Living Dead was the very first sequel they did in a long-running series of really dumb sequels. But that one, for some reason, scared me to death, and I believe it's because I watched it when I was young. And it still creeps me out.
You are so Rachel Scott. What does that mean?
So-
What is up, Melvin? So good to see you rebuilding our brand. Good to see you, brother. Alright, the other one that scared me, and I know everyone's going to laugh because the movie was like PG-13, is The Poltergeist.
I love the Poltergeist.
They're back. We probably should have said that when we came on.
I love Poltergeist.
There was, when I was young, this is the early 80s, there's a scene where this guy's in the bathroom and he's touching his face and it's like all falling off into the sink.
Yes.
That scared
I
the
watched
Jesus
a
out of
documentary
me.
on that the other day when the guy was talking about filming that and how, because they didn't have CGI back then.
Right.
And how they were talking about the stages of how they actually made that happen. And it was so fascinating to, I love horror and gore.
Yeah.
But the scariest of the Poltergeist for me was, I think it was the third one when they're in the hotel.
Hotel?
Yes.
That was the worst one.
It scared me. The other ones I loved.
Big pansy.
So Salty Reef, the original It, was also great. As a huge Tim Curry fan, I loved and a huge Stephen King fan. I read all the books. I love them. I loved the original It.
Now, your favorite Halloween movie, I think, and I may be wrong, Rocky Horror Picture Show?
See, I kind of think of that as an all-year-round movie. It's Christmas, it's New Year's, it's
Rocky
Halloween.
Horror?
Yes, it's a party.
You're an odd girl.
I love Rocky Horror.
All right. So again, and some of your favorite characters.
Yes.
Let me give you this one. Chucky. What did you think about Chucky?
I love the original. Didn't care for the remake.
I actually was a little scared of Chucky because I've always had toys. I'm a big comic book person, toy person. At night, I'd be always wondering, oh my God, if one of these toys gets possessed, what you got going on over there?
So, something creepier in my front yard. That's a YouTube movie that Melinda suggested. I'm gonna check that out because I really want to know that.
And what was that one that was on Netflix where everyone couldn't look and they had to have they were blindfolded?
Bird Box.
Yeah. You didn't like that
cheesy.
one. It was cheesy.
It wasn't really scary.
Okay.
But also brought up was The Descent, Paranormal Activity. I loved the first Paranormal Activity. That was a whole new way of shooting done on a super cheap budget with this guy. I watched a documentary on that too. Done with his own cameras, and it was such a phenomenon that it spawned so many movies.
All right, and this is someone that makes me think about Aquafunk because they look alike. Jason from Halloween. What do you think about Jason?
I always thought Jason was cheesy because
Really?
you have sex, you die. The basic stereotypical, one of the
80s.
horror rules.
Yeah.
You have sex, you die. So Jason to me was never scary, but more just, a life lesson. Don't have sex or you'll die.
Really? Come on, guys.
As a child, as a teenager, we're brought up, sex is bad.
All right,
Not
guys.
until marriage.
This is a fish channel, but I gotta ask this: Freddy Krueger, Jason, Chucky. Which one do you?
Freddy Krueger, Jason, Chucky. Don't you mean Michael Myers?
Michael Myers,
Jason,
sorry,
Freddy Krueger?
and Chucky. Which one is your favorite Halloween character?
For me, it's Freddy all day long. He's hysterical.
Freddy. I like Freddy too because he's hysterical.
Oh, can't remember. I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, go ahead.
Salty Reef, the movie you're thinking of, is called Silent Hill.
Oh my God! So
And yeah,
y'all gotta hang out together.
it's based on Centralia, which so very sadly just got completely bulldozed over the town. And used to have this beautiful graffiti and different things
Silent Hill is from a video game back in the day.
based on the town Centralia in Pennsylvania. Thank you. But they just bulldozed over it last year, and if you got the chance to see it, it was fantastic. If you didn't, I'm very, very sad.
Did anyone say when, if a 9 o'clock live stream is coming on, let us know. We appreciate it. 42 likes, we appreciate that. Hit that like button if you haven't already.
Oh my gosh, so many great movies everybody's bringing up. I
And
love this.
say goodbye to Freddie. Now, the other thing I'm super excited about, and then we're going to go strictly into fish business. Mandalorian Season 2 is coming on, and I am... Uh-oh, that's Freddie. That's not Mandalorian.
Well, I think it works.
I am so excited. In fact, the first episode of Season 2 dropped today. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to wait to do my shift tomorrow morning. Then I'm going to come and crash. You're actually working. Actually, I'm not. We got that table coming in that we bought.
Which reminds me, Lisa and them are probably coming for Thanksgiving too.
That's great. We love to
Okay.
see Lisa and them, of course. I mean, our first Thanksgiving we had here, it was all of them,
everybody.
Lisa. So
Yeah.
hopefully she brings a dog and everything, and hopefully she brings that buffalo chicken dip that I love.
She is. She told me she was.
Awesome.
Myers is the prima donna with a chip on his shoulder.
Who said that?
Busy Biz.
Oh, really?
Freddy versus Jason was hysterical.
Yeah,
I
that
agree
was
with you.
Yep. So hopefully everyone
The
is...
Howling, oh, I love it. Sorry. I could talk horror movies
I
all
know,
day.
and we could probably have a horror channel. You could do a horror channel on YouTube, and I could do a Prince one. I've been thinking about doing a Prince one for a long
I
time.
think that's great.
But anyway, so Mandalorian 2 is coming out, guys. Definitely
I
want
loved
to
the
check
first
that
season,
out.
so
Oh
I'm
yeah, it
excited
was
for
great.
that.
You love Yoda.
The
And
child, yes. So
I
cute.
did this picture of our dogs.
Oh.
We have little Ewoks here, so I just wanted to show you our little beautiful dogs.
Aren't they cute?
And
I
how
know what you
close
did.
they look like the Ewoks.
Well, Ewoks were, if I remember the history right, they were based on the Shih Tzu
Yeah.
when they were created.
Really?
So I love that you did that picture.
Yeah,
It's so
this
cute.
is a picture only Bob Kaler could appreciate because I think he loves dogs too.
Ooh, American Werewolf in London, great one. I actually
We
met
just
him.
watched that. I did anyway. You met him.
I met the main character, David. I forget his last name, but I met him at a party years ago. Well, I used to go to these horror parties.
There's some facts about your woman that you don't want to know, woman that you don't want to know. So just keep that to you. Keep that for your horror video, YouTube video stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Susie Q!
Susie
Hey,
Q,
girl!
what is up? Welcome
Thank you.
back. I don't know if we're officially back.
Ewoks or Baby Yoda? Who's cuter?
Baby Yoda by far.
Ewoks.
No way.
Uh-huh.
Baby Yoda is so cute.
But the Ewoks were adorable.
Mm.
I remember seeing them when I was a kid when that movie came out and thinking they were just the cutest little silliest things.
All right, guys. If you, I want to make sure I say this. If you haven't checked out Q Aquatics, definitely check her out. Susie Q is a big family member of ours. We love her to death. She just recently did a live stream with Bob Steamfot in it. It was awesome. She does some great videos, anything from reptiles, ponds, fish tanks. You definitely want to check her out. The girl knows her stuff, and she's awesome. Plus, she's like a local club member that we see often, so definitely check out Susie Q. That's my girl. OCA. We're gonna leave everything else behind.
Okay.
Drinks behind, horror movies behind, all that other stuff, weddings, all that other stuff. We're gonna leave behind. We're gonna talk about fish because we got 25 minutes left to talk about it. So you ready?
Yes.
OCA extravaganza. If you guys have ever experienced that in Chicago, is that Chicago? I think so. It is a hoot. It is a great time.
Did you just say the OCA was in Chicago?
Yes, what I'm asking you.
It's in Ohio. It's the Ohio Cichlid Association.
I'm getting that, and I'm
can't
getting
have that drink no more.
I know, and I gotta go to work, so I gotta slow it down. Ohio Cichlid Association extravaganza has been going on for years. It's a great event. We've been there once. We competed against some of the best, and quite frankly, some of the best people that show fish are from the Ohio Cichlid Association.
Absolutely.
Scott Myers, Antonio, bunch of guys over there. John Straczynski.
Oh, what was that one guy's name? Scott Myers has
I just
great
said that.
fish.
Was the first thing I
thought
said.
you said Antonio. I'm sorry.
I said Scott Myers first.
Okay,
Maybe you should stop your drink.
Nope. I don't have to be to work till 12.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, guys, because of COVID, yes, that nasty word, they are doing their event virtually, which is awesome. I have entered 6 videos of my fish. They are still doing the cichlid show, but you need to do like a 30-second video of your fish showing all the angles and with the measurement up there so they can see how large it is, because size is definitely one of the 5 things that they... It definitely does, right? You can leave it hanging.
I think this is an ingenious idea with COVID and everybody having so many fears of conventions and issues with that. I think they've really come out of the box with this great idea.
It's a great idea. Number 2, I love it because even I, who show fish all the time, will tell you there is stress and risk when you take your fish to shows. I've seen. We have never been a part of that. Now that I think about it, I don't think we've ever had a fish die on us. And we've run a lot of shows, but there is a lot of stress that fish go through being moved hours away or however long and then put into a brand new tank with sponge filters. Go ahead.
Thank you, Bob, for the super chat. Thumbnail says, we're back. I'm so confused. If you clickbaited me, Codfather.
We're kind of, listen, we're back. In fact, I have a video coming out tomorrow. It is a very rare video for me because I'm actually doing a rant in dismissing a product that I think is just a bad product, which I never do. But so definitely check it out Saturday at 1. Anyway, back to the OCA. I want to make sure everyone's aware that you can show your fish, but November 1st is the last day to get your videos in. It's only $2.50 to do this, to
That's
enter.
the cheapest that even showing there in person,
And your fish are going to be not going to have any risk of getting stressed or anything. You're going to be able to video them at their best looking, most comfortable state. And as long as you kind of give them all sides and the measurement, I put like a little ruler with my videos. You're going to enjoy yourself. And there's I was told by Jeff, there's over $900 raised that's going to be given out as prizes. So, and if you guys have never seen their awards, now the Best of Show is going to get this award that has like different cichlids on it. It's really fancy. You and I have seen it up close and personal, but it's really cool.
They have gorgeous art pieces on there. So it's not just a trophy or an award, it's art.
Yeah. And some of the other competitions that are taking place, especially for you YouTubers who are watching, and we got like 56, 57 people on, they are asking for content creators to do like a 1-minute video of anything you want to do, fish related. And the winner, I think, is like $50 or something like that.
That's
so
great.
I
for
entered
1
something.
minute of your time?
Yeah, I entered something that you and I had done a long time ago, but it's still relevant. And fingers crossed, hopefully it does well. But I love competing. Obviously, everybody knows that. I'm looking forward to Aquafunk and I competing because he put his beautiful chocolate cichlid in the contest. What do you got?
Jeff Nader says rulers optional, but 5-point bonus for following the rules.
Thank you, Jeff, for saying that. So,
do you have to be from the USA? No. This is a competition that you can do meals in your country and participate in this competition.
Yep.
For the first time.
Now, Jeff, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Jeff is the behind-the-scene guy, basically doing everything with the show and a lot of other stuff. Great guy. And I also want to say this: for $7, you're going to be able to enjoy the extravaganza, the speakers, all the stuff going on.
Yeah.
Via your computer or your phone. You're going to be able to enjoy it in the safety of your home, and it's going to be great. And for someone like us who go to fish events regularly, I mean, that's our gig. Our vacations are going to conventions in New England, Ohio, wherever. This is going to be great for us because I've been itching to go to an event, and this is probably going to be the best thing for me.
No, I'm sorry. Now,
go ahead.
Rawls is asking only cichlids can enter.
Cichlids and catfish.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I was going to
And
say.
I think plecos. Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong. Man, it's probably all the same category, but.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Dave. Good to see you guys. So definitely, you still have time if you want to enter. This is the chance. I mean, Aquafunk and I have been talking about this idea for years. He actually brought it up to me years ago, wanting to do it. Him and Rob 93. Definitely check out both of those guys, where they wanted to kind of do something on YouTube where people submitted their videos of fish. So this is very similar to that idea, but it is in fruition, and it's going to be great, guys. So get involved. $2.50.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You spend that on a snack every day.
And showing off your fish.
Yeah, and $7 for the whole extravaganza experience. It's fantastic.
Now, when you say the whole extravaganza experience, there's going to be speakers. And what else?
The show, you're going to be able to see all the videos of the fish. I think there's going to be some sort of auction that you can get involved in as well. But Jeff, you'll have to let us know. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't have it all in front of me. I apologize for that. But guys, go to Ohio Stickler Association Facebook page. I don't have the link. One of my minds might be able to put it up.
It was pasted up earlier in the chat, and Funk just pasted it again.
Thank you very much. Go check it out, get the rules. And again, Jeff, the main guy behind everything, is in our live stream. So thank you so much for being here, Jeff. Next thing I would like to go to, Lee Valley Aquarium Society, who is our friends, Alan and Karen.
Yeah.
They have put a club together. The club is absolutely thriving, and they have been doing social distancing outside, swap meets, stuff like that, and they've been very, very successful. Our good friend Michael from Michael's Fish Room has gone to every one of the events. They're having another one November 8th. This one's actually going to be in a building. You guys definitely want to check it out. I cannot read this fine print. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. I just made it disappear. So let me just read it real. Must wear a mask. Please limit buyer, family, unit, travel companions to one per. A wide variety of fresh and saltwater fish, plant, shrimp, equipment, dry goods, aquariums are all expected to be available. Don't miss out. We hope to see you there. This is at Merchant Square Mall in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So these guys, this is yet another, we talked about the LCA and what they're doing in this, trying time. This is another situation where Alan and Karen are doing a great job, still running their aquarium club and doing stuff in a very safe and healthy environment. So if you guys are in the area, definitely check them out. Alan and Karen are two of our closest friends, great people, wealth of knowledge. Seriously, some of you guys think me and Liz know a lot.
They're walking encyclopedias.
Those guys are of high IQ. I was showing Alan.
Readers.
I was showing Alan what I thought was a yellow convict, and he was like, "No, that's not that. That's not a yellow convict." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Well, I thought it was a male yellow. It wasn't even a male." So just from a photo, Alan was able to break down what the species of the fish was. It was a male or female. Both these guys are master aquarists, great friends, loyal friends, great people, and we're both very blessed to call them friends. I was actually invited to their very private wedding. I think there was like maybe 10 of us there, one of them being Wayne Leibel, excuse me, and Kurt Johnson was there, and it was just a great time. So definitely check out Lee Valley Aquarium. Great club. All right. I have a new video coming out called The Worst Filter Ever. Don't buy. It's a rant, and this is something I rarely ever do, guys. In fact, never. I think I badmouthed one fish store that we went to. But other than that, I've been so politically correct because many times I do events and I need to have a good, clean name when you're asking sponsors for help with your events. This particular company is probably one of the biggest people that sponsors the hobby. They are fantastic sponsoring, donating, so it's with a heavy heart that I really had to do this video, but I got to the point where I was frustrated. I saw enough complaints on Google about it that I decided to do this video. 7-minute long video. It's a rant. It's fun. It's informative, and it's just my point of view, and hopefully you guys will watch it tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we appreciate it.
So, Saunders Cichlid Aquariums asks to shout out his channel and also wants to know, when are you guys getting some Benai?
Benai. No time soon.
No. I haven't even seen, well, we haven't been out to see any anywhere.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff said they're having a rare fish auction. Maybe there will be some in that.
That's true. Yep, that's cool. So how, I don't want to, it's going to be hard to explain. Again, go to the OCA to find out the rules. I'm interested in finding out how does a silent auction work. Will they ship to you?
Well, I'm assuming it's probably going to be United States only shipping for the auction.
Yeah, but with all the time delay and stuff, how do you know that you're the latest? I don't know, but
yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they do it.
Yep. So we're going to get into our comments and our questions, guys. Please, if you have any questions, say at King Queen Cichlids in your comments, and then we will try to answer them. Andy Woods, who is, if you have not checked out Andy Woods, fantastic video, fantastic guy, fantastic videos. He was my inspiration when I got into YouTube. You and I started dating. Used to come home and I'd be watching Andy Woods all the time.
All the time. If it wasn't golf, it was Andy Woods.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Anyway, never been or seen a fish show in my life. Seems weird to me. Sounds fun though, but surely that's very stressful for the fish, which we just discussed.
Yeah.
I'll keep my wet pets at home. Probably visit a show one day, but not exhibit. Thanks for uploading. Hope you keep them coming from time to time. Central cichlids need all the exposure they deserve. Happy fish keeping to you, Scott and Liz. Thank you very much, Andy. You are
one of your hobby heroes.
He's definitely one of my hobby heroes. And in the thick of things when it comes to YouTube, you get frustrated with how many subs you have and how many subs someone else has. Mm-hmm. You know, Andy I think maybe at 8,000-9,000, and I'm like, God, this guy should have more subs.
Hey Ginger, thanks for the super chat.
Ginger
Late to the
Graves.
party.
What is up, Ginger Graves? Hope you're doing well. But definitely check out Andy Woods. Yeah. The guy deserves a lot more subs than what he has.
So Jeff says that it's a raffle. It's not an auction. It's a raffle. So you'll buy tickets for the lots that you want. Okay. And then they will choose a ticket.
Awesome.
For the winner.
Well, that works. Okay. Aaron Bell, after watching your video, I went out and got a red devil. It means a lot to me. That's the whole reason why I do videos, is I want to encourage people to get Central and South American cichlids. It's about 12 inches or so, beautiful fish. I'm having a hard time sexing though. I think it's a boy because it's growing a hump, but I've seen females with humps too. Please can you help me identify the fish? I can post a few pictures of it in the tank and on the vents. Yes, you would definitely have to show us pictures, otherwise we're not going to be able to identify it. Come check us out at King Queen Cichlids on Facebook. Tag Liz or I and just say, here's our fish. Liz is really the expert when it comes to venting.
And that's more of like visually being able to see them. But I mean, like with the Amphilophus, Thorine, she had a huge hump. And you thought she was a male for the longest time. So it's not sexual discrimination with the humps.
She had a huge hump that brought all the boys to the... Never mind. My Imperfect Fish Room, Shane Taylor. I love your garage. I hang out in there all night. I miss you, but I'm glad you're taking time to focus on life. I appreciate it. We have, and we don't need to belabor it, but we have gotten some people that have been very nice about us needing to take a break, and some others that haven't been. I appreciate your support, man.
C'est la vie.
This is a grind. This YouTube thing is a grind. So
I literally see you work at it. It's like a second job.
I will tell you this. What's funny is I stopped doing it based on your health, and then work. And then I had this whole EKG stress thing, and I realized that some of making the videos was a stress reliever for me. So that's why you're starting to see sporadic videos come up, because when those moments where I can sit down, actually doing a video or just filming my fish room does relieve some stress for me. So that's why you're seeing what you're seeing. Tyrone Holloway, greetings in name of our Lord Jesus Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen. I love what you're doing. My name is Tyrone. How do I make sure that my doe-by wolf fish has beautiful color? I sincerely thank you in advance. You want to take that? You want me to take it?
Well, color, it comes down to genetics and a good diet. Your color, or your fish could be several worn down generations and never get the color no matter what you feed it. It's just all the luck of the draw. No? What?
I'm just telling them there's just ginger ale right now. I'm not, there's no more, I got to go to work in the morning.
But there are color enhancing foods out there.
Agreed. There's color. Bob, you've done more than enough, Bob. Thank you so much. And again, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I know it's kind of, sporadic, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much. I agree 100% with you. There are food, basically your foods are going to help with color. I've seen people feed shrimp, which really helps getting the red into your fish. Also, regular water changes, good quality water does make a difference as well. One of the cheats that we can certainly do now that we're video stuff, but one of the cheats Kevin Carr taught me when we were showing fish was add a little heat to your tank, and that will make your colors go up. Your
Not
fish,
legal in a fish show, though.
Not legal in a fish show unless it's discus or flower horns, because most of those need the heat. But if you want to see better colors with your fish, you can also bring the heat up a little bit in your tank.
So Tom wants to know 3 hours tonight, correct?
Now with me going to work, I got to get up at 4 in the morning, and plus we only got like 47 people on. So if we got up to 100, then you might be able to talk me into it. All right, here we go. Fake. What does it say? Farkmaded?
I can't see there.
Farkmaded TV. Big fan of the big fan from the sunny island of Singapore. Thank you so much. Always love your content and respect advice from the OG of fish keepers. I don't know if I'm an OG, but I appreciate it. Sad that we'll have to wait for a while for the next video. No, actually, there's a video for you tomorrow. But we'll patiently wait and look forward to more great advice. By the way, I'm also a fan of Prince. Also, Liz does look somewhat like Sheila E. So here's a picture of Sheila E.
Yeah, it doesn't look anything like
I don't know. Maybe just slender fit. I don't know, but I don't need no Sheila E. I got Liz. I got the Elizabeth.
The original OG.
That's right. Did you hit me for a reason?
No.
All right.
I was just touching you.
Anything going on in chat I need to know about?
Tom says work is a 4-letter word.
Yeah, I got a lot of 4-letter words for it
Fun
too.
says water changes and varied diets gets my color popping.
Yep.
Jeff says you OG verified.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Terrence Barnes, I've watched this video every time I do a new setup. I wish I had your imagination and skill. I enjoy the natural look, just can't seem to get my tanks to look like yours. Great job. And this was 5 days ago, but this is from my video I did on decorating tanks from using Hobby Lobby plants. So thank you very much, Terrence, for the kind words. If you would like me to do another video, or if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. But just let your mind go wild and create.
Yeah.
What I like to do is 2 things, really. I will go on YouTube and look at videos of their natural habitat, or I'll go down to a local lake or creek and just get the sense of how it looks. You know?
And put it in there, step back, look at it. If you don't like it, change it.
Yeah. I used to beat her butt in aquascaping contests. So she beat my butt last one at the NEC.
Yeah, that was with real plants, though. Your driftwood and rockscaping is gorgeous. So, Gamer Boomer wants to know what he can keep with the Bishardi cichlid in a 20-gallon hide. Now, that would be more a you question.
Brochardi is an African cichlid from Lake Tanganyika.
Which you've kept before, but I don't think we had anything
He's
else.
He's
in
got
the
one
tank.
single in a, just that one Brochardi in the.
Well, I just assumed he had a whole school of them, but I don't know.
Tell us how many you have, my friend, and I'll give you some advice, or certainly Tom Galuli, who's in the house, who has a lot of experience with them, can give you some advice. Edwards Deacon, other than the fish in the garage, this could be my house. I told my wife when we met one of my hobbies was fish, but back then I was on a third floor studio apartment and I only had 2 tanks. Wow, things have changed. Thanks for the videos. They are very much appreciated and a cool way to have a bit of me time while I relax with my dogs in my fish room. That's really cool. Thank you for saying that. You know, sometimes you look for inspiration, reason, motivation to keep doing videos. Nice comments like that kind of push you to be like, oh, someone's actually, you know, taking the time to really enjoy it. Side note, if you sell any of your red tiger motors or Trimax, I am very, very interested in acquiring some. Those are just difficult to find in the DFW area, and I would prefer to buy from someone else who's actually in the hobby and not a pet shop or someone breeding strictly for profit. Thank you very much for that. You good over there?
Yeah. My light just went poo-doo.
Well, your light from behind the tank.
Yeah.
Terrence Barnes again, love the tanks. What's your secret to coming up with so many mated pairs?
There's not really a secret to it. It's more of a watch and see who likes each other.
Our secret to so many mated pairs is we are deep in the clubs, and we have a lot of communication with a lot of people who keep fish, and we're friends with owners such as Kevin from Tangled Up a Cichlid. So whenever I get like a male cichlid and I want a female, I can call Kevin up, or there's people in our club circuit that we can say, hey, I'm looking for a male. You just post it and people will respond. So that's basically how you do it. You just try to immerse yourself with as many fellow hobbyists as you can, and then you will start to be able to, you know, like Veterans Aquatic, Dylan, good friend of ours, gave him a female jaguar, just gave it to him because he was trying to rebuild some of his fish room. So just try to immerse yourself with people of like-minded in the hobby, and that's how you kind of get made. That's how I do it anyway. So
Evan Rifkind wants to know, do you have any idea the lifespan for a paratilapia, pollini, or bleakeri? My dude is coming up on 6 or so and getting lethargic.
I know that, who is our friend in New England? Judith. Her paratilapia pollini was at least 12 to 15 years old. Beautiful. Largest, am I thinking about the Cuban?
No, you're thinking of the bleakeri, because he's a big
yeah, he actually passed away this year. So anywhere from 12 to 15 years, lethargic, huh? Maybe change the diet, change what you're feeding, see if that helps. Maybe feed less. And definitely, you know, I'm religious with water changes. I think that fixes a lot of things. So maybe a change of tanks, maybe change of scenery. I don't know.
So Tom threw out there, Kevin has wild geopharum, just saying.
I know, he did. Yep, I saw a post. Wisconsin Aquatics, did I see this correctly? Your cat has no tail, LOL. Are you, sir, are the reason... You are, sir, the reason why I'm interested in South and Central American cichlids. I am actively seeking a cool-looking, mid-sized, aggressive male for my next build. Keep the videos coming. Thank you very much, sir. Anytime I hear someone say, hey, you got me into it, means a lot to me. The amount of 100, this is from You Can't Kill Me 89. All right, amen. The amount of 100-gallon tanks you have is amazing, man. Also like the collection of amphilophus you got. Great video. This is from Fish Room Changes a couple of weeks ago. Thank you very much. You Can't Kill Me 89. I wonder if 89 is when you were born. You know, I was talking to someone at work today, and I was going on about this and that. And I was talking about some sitcom show. I can't remember what it was. And they didn't even know what the hell I was talking about. I was like, what year were you born? They were like 94.
Yeah, I was graduating then.
Oh my God, I just wanted to die. I was like, 94? Jesus. TM Aquatics, even with your break, you still have managed to post more videos than my channel did. Well, Tom, get some more videos out. We love your channel. Definitely check out TM Aquatics. Great guy. You all right over there?
Yeah, Bob says, Scott got me into something, but not fishing, and I can't say here.
Alright, Guns for Fun, XDM. Hey Scott, thank you for the fish room. Looks awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. Liz, oh my God, so glad she's doing better and awesome.
Yay.
Awesome is the word for the day.
So then Funk says, talk about how you lost your mind and started breeding hybrids out of curiosity. Hashtag midlife crisis.
Dude, I am telling you, that's a great question. If you guys haven't seen my last video, I talked about, and it's in front of us right now. We have a female Midas in here with a male Dovi. It's not working out right now. They are kind of going back and forth with aggression, but not as much. You know, they're not killing each other. They're just kind of staking their claim to stuff. Long story short, if you watch the video, you know I've just seen an influx of red Dovi. Mm-hmm. That was like a fabled story back in the day, back in the late 70s, early 80s, where people were like, "Did you know that someone saw a red Dovi before?" And like everyone was like, "What?" And so for years, it would just go on, and no one ever had one. And all of a sudden now, and actually, Aquafunk, what's crazy is the guy that you interviewed, Max Cichlids, is the guy credited for bringing the red Dovi to America. So I would love to talk to that guy at some point. But he's the guy who brought them, had a breeding pair, and because of him, people are now selling them everywhere. I just have a hard time believing all these years, 20 plus years, no one had one, and then all of a sudden now it's just like an influx. Everyone has one. So I'm just trying some stuff out to see if I can create one. I know Andy Woods kind of had a Midas with a wolf, a Dovi together, and I don't know if he ever got any fry from that, but it's a project, and that keeps me busy.
So Melinda says, back in 2017, you guys were my only reference for big boy cichlids when I was starting up.
Did anyone tell us thank you, that was very kind.
Oh, nobody did say if anybody else is coming on at 9 o'clock.
Because it's 9:01,
yeah.
So I'll keep going, and then someone would say something if someone else is streaming. Raul, my brother, great video, Scott. Good to see you. Somewhat back at it again. Hope Liz is well. She is. Miss your live streams. Well, here you go. Hit me up on Instagram. Take care. Again, guys, if you have not gone to Raul's Aquatics and Reptiles, definitely check him out. I love this brother. Never met him, but I just love his energy, his style. He keeps fish that are similar to me. And, you know, just want to give this brother a lot of support. So
right.
They just, him, Funk, and RCL Aquatics, I hope I said that right, did a live stream. Was so much fun to watch all three of those guys together. Great stuff. Again, definitely check out Raul.
So Bob says Fish Snatter went live at 9.
Okay, so maybe we should be wrapping it up. I'm going to go on for like 10 more minutes and then we'll wrap it up. Thank you for that, Bob. Pippa, I can't even read that. Try to make videos about prediction of fish fights battles, for example, Dovi versus Arowana.
No.
Never going to happen with me.
Right.
I mean,
no.
That's not our channel. I'm sure there's some channels out there that do that, but I'm not interested in doing anything like that. I actually like keeping fish for fish and observing them in their natural habitat. Big Fish Lad, definitely an awesome guy. Check him out on Instagram and YouTube. Really interesting point about the red Dovi. We just talked about this. Scott, it is weird how all of a sudden they are readily available. My Cubans are just the same, keeping me waiting, LOL. I do have them spawn from time. I do have a spawn from my Trimax pair, though, that I am going to grow out. That is awesome. I love Big Fish Lad. He is a great supporter of King Queen Cichlids. So thank you. And he and I both are trying to spawn our Cubans, and we're not getting anywhere with it. You okay over there?
Mm-hmm.
Cichlids Unleashed. Got to keep the wife happy. That is right. Scott, any advice you can give me on keeping Festae cichlids, and are they extremely aggressive toward tank mates? Want me to take that?
Yes.
Festae are extremely aggressive with other tank mates. I have never in my life kept them with anything else other than a breeding pair. And unfortunately, I think I'm not going to say everyone, some people have a fish that they just have problems keeping.
Yeah.
And for me, it's the Festae.
And that's one of your favorite
I love
fish. And it's so funny that that's kind of your kryptonite.
It's my kryptonite. It's like every time I get a great pair and I have them breed, the male will kill a female, and the female will kill a male, or something will go wrong, and I lose that pair. And it's happened to me at least 3 times. It's very frustrating for me, especially I consider myself a semi-successful fish keeper.
Yeah.
And to have this one cichlid that I can't seem to keep for a long period of time. And when I say a long period of time, most of my fish I have for years.
Right.
And it's like I'll hit a 9-month mark and all of a sudden something will happen. And it just drives me nuts. So I'm probably the worst person you can come to as far as giving advice on keeping Feste, other than they are beautiful fish. I love them. I used to tell Liz all the time I would dedicate just tanks alone just to them. That's how beautiful they are. They're my favorite, one of my favorite cichlids. So good luck with that, man. They are a great cichlid, and hope you do better than I have. Next, Cuban cichlids and cigars. This is Darth Blunt. Great video, bro. I love the fish. He is awesome. You got to quit talking to Google, though. Every time you said it, my phone would pick up and send me to Google search.
I remember seeing that. I thought that was hysterical.
Joe Studart. Love the old school fish room. I have several friends in grammar school who started keeping fish at the same time. We all took turns hanging out with each other's houses. I still have my 29-gallon tank from the 1970s. I saw you and Liz at the Aquatic Experience last year and was jealous when Liz and Lisa won the big tanks. You did a great job with the cichlid show. Thank you very much. It was a lot of work there, too. Been watching your channel ever since then and love the adult beverage live streams. Keep it together in the meantime, and we will look forward to whatever you are able to put out. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I don't think all of these are great. I'm sure pretty soon coming up there's going to be some bad ones.
Well, Rico's getting jumpy.
All right. You want me to...
Funk, it's got to go.
All right. So this is the last one that I'll cut it. And thank you so much, guys, for hanging out this long. I'm going to go to bed after this. Cash Savage. Hi, guys. I really need some help. I got 2 baby jags about 4 months back. And one was bigger than the other. Now one is 4 inches and the other is 5 inch, and he started to bully the smaller one, and I don't know how to help him. I've quarantined him many times and restored him back to full fighting health, but he still keeps getting bullied. Just straight up answer, put a divider in, separate them, get another tank. I mean, putting 2 jags together and it sounds like you have the same sex is not going to work. Trust, take it from me. And now, one fish that I am very successful with are jaguars. I know them, and dovies like the back of my hand. You definitely got to separate those guys. There's just no other way to do it. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you.
Real quick, before you sign off there, Melinda says the secret to Feste is you have to have some green Texas cichlids in there with them that are just slightly smaller. Prepare you're going to have free Texas cichlids so that way they can do team building. Okay.
My problem is, and I think it's based on the food that I feed them, they have had this like phenomenon or disease that happens where their lip gets big and it keeps getting bigger.
It's called something like fish lip or something.
Duck lip, something like that. And I don't know why it keeps happening, but it does. All right, guys, thank you so much. We will live stream again sometime sporadically, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. Take care.
Bye. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Stay safe, guys. Stay healthy. Stay absolutely fishy and absolutely positive. Don't forget to vote. It's really important. I don't even care who you're voting for. Just get out there and vote, guys. We need it.
See you at the OCA.
Peace.